Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, whenever you might be listening to this. This is the Buzzed Pucks podcast.
Podcast.
And we're back for another preseason preview of the
Who's back,
NHL
Bert?
season. Who's back? Oh,
Yes,
I'm Bert. Yeah, sorry.
I'm Clay.
Sorry, I've had like a migraine all morning, so I'm a little off right now. And I believe this week we're doing the Pacific Division, correct, Clay?
We are doing the Pacific Division.
And all the news and whatever happened with that division. Before we get
Hockey
to, sorry, go ahead.
preseason started last night, so we're
Preseason did
actually
start
playing a
last
hockey
night.
game.
Yeah. Before we get to that, what are you drinking, Clay?
I'm drinking 1911's Hard Cider by Beacon Skiff. I'm doing their Haunted Hayride.
Ooh, what flavor is that supposed to be? Pumpkin?
It's pumpkin.
Okay.
It's a pumpkin cider.
It's hay cider.
This is their fall seasonal. The last 2 years they did the candy corn cider.
Yeah.
Uh,
That.
they're not doing that anymore. That's done.
Didn't you say, and you like candy corn? I remember you saying even that was like too far for you. It was like too
I
sweet.
like candy. I like candy corn. This cider tasted like candy corn.
Mhm.
Impressive. But drink a 16-ounce can of that.
Yeah, that's probably too much. This week I am drinking from Medusa Brewing Company up in where was it? Farmington, Massachusetts. Their Oktoberfest. Can you see that on the
Ooh.
camera? It's Medusa giving you
Oh,
the middle finger.
oh, cool. Thanks.
Yeah. I don't know. I caught my eye at the store, and I was
Oh, yeah.
figuring it is Oktoberfest currently, so might as well drink
It
some
is currently
Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest. Yeah.
And that is an Oktoberfest beer.
Mine is pumpkin spice and everything fright.
Because Oktoberfest beers are, they're lagers generally. Um,
Yeah.
ooh, there might be. No, I don't think so. Never mind. I was gonna say there might be a hint of pumpkin in there, but I don't think so. How's the pumpkin cider?
It's really good.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
is. It is on the sweeter side, so if you don't like that,
Sure.
that is not your.
Well,
your thing, but
ciders are generally on the sweeter side.
yeah, but there's some dry ciders which
I suppose that's true.
I
Yeah.
enjoy. But this isn't as sweet as the candy corn one.
Mm. All right. Well, before we get into the Pacific Division, like you said, preseason hockey started last night. Preseason hockey means just as little as preseason NFL football games.
Yep.
But
Absolutely.
hey, shout out to Othman on the Rangers for already throwing a dirty hit for no reason. So
The
Rangers
dirtiest
starting
hit
strong
of the year so far.
so far. Yeah.
Um,
I believe Matthew
there.
Schaefer got a point last night in technically his first NHL game, although it doesn't count. But
No, it doesn't count. Did you see Daniel Butt's
no,
goal? Oh my god!
no, I have to. Excuse me, I have to check out some highlights after the up.
Look, Daniel Butt's first goal as a Utah Mammoth was so dirty that you don't like the moves he put on as a 6'5" defenseman should not be allowed.
Daniel Butts.
um,
Isn't he Russian?
now the
too?
goalie, yes,
Yeah, it's probably Daniil Butts, but whatever.
Yeah.
Either way.
and I think it's boot, but so
No,
like
no, no. Butts. It's gonna be Butts.
no, it's Butts. Now Colorado's goalie was cheating a little bit,
Hmm.
but either way, the dangles that he pulled.
Well, that'll teach that goalie.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hit me with it. What you got? There's no other like overarching news this week, so.
No, there's no overarching news. There are some kind of rumors that it looks like the NHL logo is back to the old orange and black.
I'll be honest. I like that better.
I do too.
Yeah, I think I just like it looks more interesting.
Yeah. There's anniversary logos going out with the 100 years of Blackhawks, Red Wings,
Sure.
Rangers. I
Oh, they're
believe.
gonna be so different.
Well, I mean, the Red Wings, same thing. We looked at their jerseys recently.
Yeah, true.
100-year jersey.
They're just like
They
a little
are
more.
nice.
They're nice. They're just like a little more detailed on the logo. Otherwise, they're the same thing.
the Seattle Kraken, their third jerseys came out. They did their third jerseys that glow in the dark.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean Vegas did it a couple years ago.
That's still cool.
That looked really cool. And Seattle also just announced or just put out their new center ice logo, and it's the same colors of the third jersey. So I wonder if they're gonna make that thing glow in the dark.
Maybe, maybe maybe they just like go all, maybe they like because I think with glow in the dark stuff, you hit it with like UV and then you turn the lights off and then it glows. So I'm sure they could do that like right before they start entrances and whatever for the team. That's cool.
So that would be cool. But let's get into some signings and trades for the Pacific first.
Yeah.
We'll start with the trades. This happened the day we released our end of season recap. The Tampa Bay Lightning traded Isaac Howard to the Oilers for Sam O'Reilly. Isaac Howard's the Hobey Baker winner. It seemed like he was not going to end up playing for Tampa or signing for Tampa because he didn't see a direct path to the ice. He's, pulling whatever guy got traded from Winnipeg to the Penguins.
McGrory.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see if that works out.
I mean, he should be on the Penguins out of camp. So
yeah, but
I don't see why he wouldn't. Oh, actually, he's hurt, so we might have to wait. But still,
what was funny last year is McGrory did immediately start for the Penguins, didn't play that well, and got sent to the AHL.
Yeah, and he didn't complain about it, and he was like, "Oh, okay." So that might happen to Isaac Howard too.
Mm-hmm. Isaac Howard's your Hobey Baker winner, the MVP, college MVP. So,
I will also warn Oilers fans, just like in football and in any sport, just because they're really good in college doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be really good in the pros.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many busts did we see?
I'm not saying he's going to be a bust, not at all. But just don't be surprised if he's not like lighting it up immediately.
It's not baseball level development time because sometimes it takes guys years to develop into.
Yeah, there's a guy I think last year in the MLB that played his first MLB game at like 32, and he was a pitcher and he won the game. So good on him.
Yeah, he just grinded for as long as he could.
So
finally got a call to show.
Howard might make it on the Oilers out of camp. Or it might be like McGrory last year where he does, and then he's not that great, and then he goes down to the AHL to come back towards the end of the year.
Or we're still waiting to see Matthew Savoy, who got traded from Buffalo to
the Oilers as well, yeah.
For McLeod.
Yeah, people were. I remember Buffalo fans being pretty pissed about that trade. So but that guy didn't make the Oilers out of camp last year or play at all. I don't think for them.
And McLeod was a great third line center. So it ended up working out.
But it could be really frustrating if you don't like the Oilers, if all of a sudden they just have two good young players that, for Howard, I mean, he forced his way out of Tampa Bay.
Yes, and he did sign a 3-year, $1 million cap hit.
Yeah, ELC
contract. Yep.
I think that's the new max for the ALC is $1 million.
It's just shy of $1 million.
Oh, is it 975?
It's 9.5.
9.5. Oh, okay. So whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. Your next trade is between the Leafs and the Sharks. The Sharks get Ryan Reeves, and the Leafs get Henry Thrun.
What a trade!
Yeah, that's a trade. That's a trade. It's a trade if I've ever seen one.
I mean, I guess I don't know what Reeves' contract is. It can't be that much anymore.
It is 1 year. Is the last year of his contract, and it's 1.35.
Okay, that's not that bad. But I guess they just wanted to. Thrun's a defenseman, right?
Yes, he is.
Maybe they just wanted to swap and get another defenseman in there who could slot in
Yeah.
if they needed him to.
Mhm.
Because I don't think Thrun is like a tremendously good player. No offense to
No,
him,
I
but
mean he's
it.
fine.
I don't remember seeing anybody getting upset about this trade online. So I'm
No,
assuming
not at all.
it's like a lateral move just for a
Hmm.
defenseman instead of a forward. So
But the difference is Thrun is 24 and Reeves is 38.
that's part of it. Yep.
Yep. Next up on the trade list is the Vancouver Canucks
Mhm.
get Chase Stillman, a 22-year-old right winger, and a fourth round pick in 2027. And the Penguins get Artur Silovs.
Yep.
And god damn it. Uh,
Yeah, I do like this trade for the Penguins. It's not their goaltending was not good last year. I don't
that's
know.
why
I don't think
that's
this
why I'm
fixes
upset.
their goaltending, but
That's why
Shelovs
I'm upset.
or Seelovs, however you say his name, led the Abbotsford Canucks to the championship last year, and he
Won the
was
Calder's Cup,
they won
wins
the
the
Calder's
MVP.
Cup. He was the MVP. He was the reason they were winning games. So if he can translate that momentum into the NHL, he can absolutely steal the starting role from Tristan Jarry on the
Don't
Penguins.
forget, 2 years ago, he was a big part of Vancouver's playoff run,
That's
and
true.
it was why that they beat. He was why they beat the Predators,
Yep.
but his inexperience got exploited by the Oilers.
Yeah.
Because
So
there was no Demko, so it was the Seeloff show.
right.
Um,
So he could very easily become the starter. Tristan Jarry played well at the end of the year when he got called back up to the Penguins, but obviously he got put on
yeah,
waivers and sent to the AHL because he was just not good. He would either get a shutout or give up 4 goals, and it
yeah.
was most of the time he was giving up 4 goals. So
There was a certain point he was leading the league in shutouts with 5,
yeah, but
and it was like
he was otherwise not great. It wasn't
I think
100% his fault. The defense was very bad in front of him too, but you know,
I think it was 2 months into the season, like
yeah,
after November, he led the league in shutouts and with 5, but he had the same amount of 5 goal games.
yeah,
Um,
pretty bad. And he was always good for at least one real soft goal.
yeah. Next up is we're sticking with the Canucks. The Canucks get a fourth round pick from the Toronto Maple Leafs for Dakota Joshua. And I think this is a good pick trade for Toronto, getting Joshua.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was coming off of that cancer
Hmm.
treatment and I think some knee injuries, but he is a grinder
And
for your
it
for your
surprises
bottom
me
six.
a little bit because I thought Vancouver really liked him, even
I
coming
agree
off
with
of like
this.
the injuries and stuff. So only getting a fourth round pick out of it, and even trading him just kind of in general seemed surprised
I
me a little
agree.
bit by Vancouver.
I agree with you because he's in the second year of his 4 year contract. It's 3.25.
Yeah, it's not even that bad.
I think you could have gotten more than a 2028 fourth.
Yeah, you would think, right? And he
Um,
played well for them in the playoffs a couple years ago too, if I remember correctly.
yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. They
Um,
must have like other plans for their bottom six, I guess, in Vancouver, and they were just trying to move out money. But
yeah. He played 57 games last year, 7 goals, 14 assists. But again, he had gotten cancer treatment
yeah,
over the off season. So what do you really?
certainly affected his gameplay. But
Yeah.
oh well, he gets to go to Toronto now.
Mm-hmm. All right, we had that one. Don't care about this one. Oh, we're in September 5th. San Jose Sharks. They did it. They got their goalie. They have Carey Price.
Oh right, I forgot this happened.
um, got Carey Price's contract and a fifth round pick for Gannon LaRoque.
Yeah. That's just money dumped by Montreal.
It's just a money dump by Montreal, and San Jose is happy to take that on.
Sure.
Gotta get to the floor somehow.
I mean, that contract's only a year or two more, I think.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the last year of that contract.
Yeah. So he'll officially retire once that's up, because
Yep,
the NHL is weird like that.
And what you call it? That allows them to actually spend more money.
Yeah, in the
Like,
weird way
real
that the
money.
cap works. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Montreal made the playoffs this past year, and they're looking to possibly spend some more money to make another push.
Yeah. There was thoughts after this happened that Montreal was trying to pull off some other trade for a higher priced piece, but I don't think
Nothing's
anything
happened
has
so far.
come of that so far. So we'll see.
No, there's only
We
been
still have a
one.
few weeks before the season starts, but
There's only been one other trade since then, and none of my teams.
yeah.
All right, going back to the signings. Florida signs Mackie Samoskevich, 1 year, min,
Batman.
like vet min, which is frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. That is frustrating. I understand it. Florida's good, and guys are having fun being on that team,
Oh yeah,
and it's Miami, so it's like a good place to be, right?
Yeah.
It's a fun city to be in.
no, this is just a great. I mean, he's 22 years old. Like,
Yeah,
he'll be
that
an
too.
RFA after this. He will get more money. This is a good signing for the Panthers.
Yeah.
The Sharks, San Jose Sharks signed Jeff Skinner, 1 year, $3 million.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is Jeff Skinner gets to go to the playoffs once in his career, and that was it.
And now he's back. Now he's on the Sharks.
Now he's back on the Sharks. It's going to be some fun scoring.
Yeah. He should be able to score. And can't play defense, but he won't be asked to.
Well,
So
he never could.
he
So,
never could. Yeah.
Next up, I'm doing the Pacific.
Mhm.
The Flames did a lot. Recently. Sorry, I am just scanning through
It's okay.
these signings.
Yeah,
The
there's a lot of
Anaheim
like just
Ducks.
minor signings. That's not even worth
Yeah.
mentioning.
The Anaheim Ducks extend Lucas Dostal
Mm-hmm.
5 years, $6.5 million. I think this is a great deal for both parties, because Dostal has been a rock star behind Gibson, even with this bad defense in front of them both. He's clearly the goalie of the future. He's only 25 years old,
Mhm.
and while goalies can still be voodoo, it's 6.5.
Yeah, I mean, and the cap is again. We've said this before. The cap's supposed to skyrocket, or
Yep.
continue to skyrocket. So that 6.5 in a couple of years will be like, nah, that's
It's gonna be
whatever.
goofy. He's an RFA. That's why it was only as low as it was. I think if he was a little bit older, and becoming a UFA, we've gotten a lot more money. Continue on with the Ducks. They extend their defenseman Drew Hellison, 2 years, $1.1 million. He's suspected to be on the second pairing, I think.
I'm looking at it right now. That's what Puckpedia says. Yep.
Yeah, second pairing. Well, because outside of Trouba and Gudis, their defense is young. Hellison included, being only 24 years old.
Yeah, just looking at it, Hellison 24, Lacombe 24, Zellweger 22, Minchikov 21.
Yep.
And
So,
then
good
Gudis
sign.
35.
Yeah. That's Captain Gudis. Don't forget it.
That's true. That is Captain Gudis.
Seattle Kraken extend Capo Caco 3 years, 4.5, which is
I think that's pretty reasonable. He played
that's very reasonable.
fairly
He played
well once he
very
got over
well,
there. Yeah.
absolutely. So that's a good signing there. I forgot what division I was doing. Calgary Flames extend Martin Pospisil 3 years, 2.5 million.
Okay.
The Los Angeles Kings extend Alex Laferriere 3 years, 4.1 million. Anaheim Ducks again extend Sam Colangelo 2 years. This is, I think, your min 8.85, so 850,000.
Yeah.
That's your new min.
Oh yeah, that
I
must
mentioned
be the new moon. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I mentioned him just because he is expected to start this year.
I think if I remember correctly, in the new, just speaking of minimums, when the new CBA kicks in next year, I think the new min is a flat $1 million.
Ooh, good
Yeah,
for
I
them.
think it got bumped up for vet min. I think ELC min is lower than that, but
Right.
I think the ELC like highest level of it went up as well, and I think the lower level bumped up as well. I don't remember all of it,
course.
but that'll kick in next year.
Next year. Seattle Kraken extend defenseman Riker Evans 2 years, $2 million.
Okay. He started for them last year, I believe.
If he didn't start, he definitely finished.
Or he was in there, yeah.
Yeah, he was absolutely in there. Here are the ones that here's the Calgary Flames that I was thinking of as well. These are some really good contracts. Like, the Flames have been doing good work this offseason.
Mhm.
They, Pospisil, they extend Connor Zary 3 years, 3.75 million. He's 23 years old and he's shown these great flashes, but then has been getting hurt. So when this deal is up, he'll be 26 and still be an RFA. So they'll have control, and they can decide if they want to extend him long term or cut him loose.
Or
so
not,
I think
yeah.
this is good signing. Now this one is the riskier one because it's Dustin Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
7 years, 7.5 million.
Yeah, that's a big contract to give a kid who really did he play all season last year with them?
He played all season this past year,
Yeah.
and he had a couple games the year before.
Yeah. He's played well, like was very good in the AHL, but you're right. That's a scary contract to give somebody with very little time.
I mean, he's the same age. He's the same age as Lucas Dostal,
Mm-hmm.
but they kept him protected in the AHL because he was the AHL MVP 2 years in a row.
Mm-hmm. Which is crazy for a goalie.
Yeah, not just their Vezina equivalent. He was their Hart equivalent.
Yeah.
2 years in a row.
Wild.
So he's got it, and the what was the stat? They were playing at a I can't think of the wording. They were playing at 104-point pace when Dustin Wolf was in net.
Jesus.
Yeah. So the numbers were already looking good. It's whether or not they can continue these numbers or build on them.
Yeah.
And based on what we've seen, 7 years, 7.5 million is not a bad contract.
No, if they could stay playing like that in front of him, absolutely, that's a great contract.
If he stays playing the way he's been playing, this is a steal for the Flames. When you're looking at like Bobrovsky or Vasilevsky.
Mm-hmm. or even back in the day, Carey Price.
Exactly. I mean, because Carey Price's at the time of the signing was like what 12% of the cap
Yeah, it was by
just
far
Carey
the
Price.
highest goalie contract of all time.
Hmm. Moving on, the Flames extend Michael Backlund 2 more years, 3.25. It seems like he is going to spend his entire career as a Flame,
As he should. I mean, at
as
this
he
point,
should.
as
Yeah,
at this point, you might as well, right?
yeah. If he was going to leave, it was going to be 2 years ago
Yeah.
when he signed that last contract. But that's all of our signings and trades. So, ready to get into it?
I'm ready to get into it. Who are you starting with?
I am not doing alphabetical order because that is boring.
Boring and predictable.
Exactly. We're doing how close they are to the cap.
Okay. So are we
So,
starting
like,
with Vegas being way over the cap?
you know it.
All right.
um,
I was just looking at it when we were getting ready, and I was like, oh, it says they're $10 million over the cap. That's cool.
I saw it was only 7.6.
Excuse me. I think you're correct. Yeah. I think I just made that up. They were a good amount. It was they had 100 something million. That's why I said 10. I took a decimal point away.
Yeah, I got you. All right, so their lineup going into the season is gross. Your top line of Barbashev, Eichel, and Marner.
Whoo, baby.
Oh, baby.
That's-
Jesus.
That's going to be a hell of a line.
If Barbashev doesn't put 50 goals in the net,
He better. Jesus Christ.
he better. Because with those two facilitators and Eichel and Marner in front,
He's probably
you
just got to
gotta-
sit in front of the net and just wait for the puck
That's-
to hit him.
that's all he's got to do. And I will not be surprised if he puts in 40 goals.
Yeah.
40, 45. Second line is Smith, Carlson, and Stone. This is your...
I don't know that I agree that Carlson is going to be the second line center. I feel like Hurdle might be the second line center. This again,
right.
just to make it clear to everybody, this is Puckpedia predicting what the lineup is going to be. This is not a hard and fast who is definitely going to be where in the lineup.
I agree with you because that is an old man line and that is a slow line.
Yeah, I mean Hurdle is only a year younger than Carlson, but
Carlson's never been the fast guy.
yeah, I could see Dorfiev bumping up in the lineup too. Not supplanting maybe Stone, but maybe jumping where Smith is.
Yeah, no, I can see that too. I think that'd be good. I wouldn't be surprised about that. So like, let's see, Dorfiev, Hurdle, Stone.
Yeah, I would. I would guess that's probably what that second line might look like more.
And Carlson is on the third line because he is a shutdown center.
Mm-hmm. That 140 goal season notwithstanding.
Right. So you got Saad, Carlson, and Riley Smith.
Yeah.
And then
it's a pretty good third line.
That's a very good third line. And then you finish up your fourth line with Howden, Sissons, and Colasar.
Not bad.
Solid.
Yeah, not a bad fourth line.
Remember, you do not have Pietrangelo. He is done.
Yeah, I think he's essentially LTI or retired, which sucks. Which is very sad to see, but that's what it is. I think at this point, everyone would rather him have a normal life where he can like walk around and do stuff.
Absolutely.
Instead of keep playing hockey. So.
Your defensive pairs, your first pair is McNabb and Shea Theodore. Your second is Hannafin and White Cloud. And your third is Lauzon and Korjak Horseman.
I think Hannafin might bump up and be playing with Theodore. Yeah.
I mean, you could have two different... You either can put both puck-moving defensemen on the top side. Which
I guess that's fair. Yeah.
I mean, we've seen that with Vancouver, with Quinn and
Hronik.
Thank you. That played amazing. So
yeah, it can work. I guess you're right, though. It might be a better idea to spread it out a little bit more.
Yeah. I feel like Vegas recently signed a goalie
Mm,
because their goalies are Aiden Hill and Akira Schmid. I just thought they got a goalie that would knock
Schmid out of there.
Schmid out of there. But I guess
Doesn't look
not.
like it. I don't see it. Just scrolling down their contracts. They have two
No, I'm
other
not seeing
goalies, but not. I think they're two younger. They're two younger goalies, so I don't think so.
right. Yeah, no. Incorrect. All right, that's the Vegas Golden Knights. They should be at the
Should
top
be
of the division.
good. If there's anything to nitpick on this team, I don't know how much I love that defense.
Right.
McNabb, 34. He was never like a fast. McNabb was never like a super good defenseman, and him being on the top pairing is a little suspect to me.
Yeah.
White Cloud, I think, is pretty good.
Yes.
Korjak is an unknown because he's 24, and then Lausen is okay, right? Obviously, Theodore and Hannafin are both very good, but
Yes.
I don't know. That's the only part of the team to me that's maybe a little suspect is the defense. Aiden
I
Hill
mean,
has been very good, if not maybe a little streaky, but that forward lineup might just make up for it. So
this is year one of his new contract.
yeah, it's always a
Aiden,
question. And once they get that big contract, are they going to try as hard, right? Because that kind of happened to Tristan Jarry. He got that contract, and then he wasn't that great anymore. Although actually, he wasn't that great before the contract either. So
yeah, that contract was the question.
well, the
The
Penguins
actual
just
question.
didn't. The Penguins just did not have another choice in that matter. They
Well,
just
Aiden Hill won the Stanley Cup
yeah.
with the Vegas Golden Knights defense playing to his strengths. So
True.
they let the other team get into positions where Aiden Hill was more likely to make the save.
Yeah.
So if they can keep doing
If,
that,
if they can keep doing that,
um,
then there's absolutely no problem. If they play
right.
their system the right way, then there's absolutely no problem. They've already proved that.
Mhm.
And then on top of that, Mitch Marner is not bad on defense either. So
No, he's not.
he can like make up for some lackluster D play by helping himself,
Like
to some extent,
Mitch,
because he was killing penalties in Toronto, if I remember correctly, and they don't
yeah,
just
Mitch
let
Marner.
star players do that, you know.
Mitch Marner is in the Selkie conversation
Yeah, so
every year.
that will help their defense as well. Mark Stone is obviously, I think, is fairly
Same
good at
thing.
defense as well. So their forwards will help their defense, will help their goaltender. That's kind of what Vegas has been doing, and it's why it's been working. So
Yep. So, um,
they'll be good. They'll be in the playoffs.
they'll be in the playoffs.
Barring a bunch of injuries like a couple of years ago, they should be in the playoffs again.
hmm Now, next up is the Edmonton Oilers, who are currently 220,000 under
Over?
the cap.
Under. Got it.
Under. Only two teams are over right now.
Yeah. Oh, I saw it. Hold on. It was Vegas and oh, wasn't Dallas, was it?
Nope.
Who was it? Who's
This
the
one's
other
in
one?
the Atlantic.
Florida.
It's Florida.
Yeah. There
Yep.
we go. I knew it was one of the other good teams. Okay.
All right.
Edmonton.
Next up is the Oilers. I forgot he was here. Your starting lineup is Mangiapane, McDavid, Tomasek.
Doubt.
Doubt.
I don't know who the
Hard
fuck
doubt.
Tomasek even is.
I don't know.
I pulled this up and I immediately was like, who's that guy?
Who's that guy? I mean, I think that's a lot of this team. Is who's this guy?
Yeah.
I'm looking at their lineup and it is
Yeah, man. That.
not good.
I mean, according to Puckpedia, they have Savoy and Howard in the lineup, and if that's
Yeah.
the case, I'm thinking
That's
one of them
bad.
is playing with McDavid at that point,
Yeah.
and that's two guys who are 21, have neither of which have played in the league. But go ahead, let's go through the lineup.
All right, because I'm looking at their entire lineup, and
This might be why
oh,
McDavid has not signed a contract yet.
this might be why.
Yeah.
Yeah. McDavid. Yeah, that's your top line. Your second line is Podkolzin, Draisaitl, and Kapanen.
Yeah.
Kapanen did play well in the playoffs last year.
He did. That's true. He's a serviceable player. I don't know if he's.
Yep.
I don't know if he should be on the second line, but looking at this, I don't know that they got. Oh, you know who we're missing?
We're missing Hyman.
We're missing
I was
Hyman.
literally about,
That would
I was literally
answer.
about to
That
say
would
that.
that would fix a couple of things on here.
Ooh,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, no,
We realized that at the same
scary.
time. I was like, "Where's Hyman? That's who's missing."
Yeah, I was literally
Because
thinking that.
he's injured. Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, go ahead.
Your
Third line.
Your third line: Adam Henrique, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and Matt Savoy. Your fourth line is Trent Frederick, Mateus Janmark,
I
and
forgot they
Isaac
gave
Howard.
Frederick an 8-year contract.
Stop reading my mind, man.
I forgot about that. So just like looking.
This is a bad team. This is a bad team
No,
with
I don't think so.
superstars.
Let me say this. You add Hyman into it. That I believe Hyman would be the top line right wing. So that
Absolutely.
bumps all those guys down, which would make that third line Henrique, Nugent-Hopkins, and Kapanen, which I think is a pretty good third line.
That's a fine third line.
Although I still don't know who Tomasek is. Draisaitl basically has nobody on his line with him in there. Mangiapane is okay, but like, is he a top line left wing? I don't think so. But Pudzlolkin isn't either. So,
I mean, he's fast.
like, let's get real. Let's get real here, everybody. That top line at some point in the season is going to be Draisaitl, McDavid, and Hyman, and then the rest of the team is just going to be chaos and a mismatch. You know, and
Tomasek has not played in the United.
he's 29.
He hasn't played in the American system or the North
So
American system since
who
he was
knows?
18.
I mean, since that being the case, who knows? Maybe he'll come over and he'll be like this crazy, like, breath of fresh air. But I wouldn't count on it.
He's been in the KHL and the SHL.
Okay. Well, the KHL is probably like the second highest league in the world, next to the NHL. I would say probably. It's at least on par with the AHL, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. He's a question mark. Obviously, I don't know. He might be good. He might be bad. And if he's bad, then he's just not going to play.
Right. That's what that is.
So Hyman being added back in here helps a little bit, but Draisaitl, if it stays this way where they have McDavid and Draisaitl at number 1 and number 2 centers, Draisaitl basically has nobody to play with at that point.
No.
Unless Savoy and Howard play well or do well in camp, and then maybe he has the youngsters play with him, which he can make up for some of their lacking. But
lacking of experience.
It's not like Draisaitl plays defense that well, right? He's
Right.
know he's an offensive star. I wouldn't assume he's going to play a lot of defense. That a third line, of Henrique, Nugent-Hopkins, and Kapanen, I think is fine. I think that's a pretty good third line.
I mean,
even throw Frederick up on that third line. That's instead of Kapanen. That's all right.
I'd rather Kapanen be there. That you at least have some speed.
Yeah, that's true. Kapanen has more speed. Henrique has negative speed.
Yeah, I mean,
and Nugent-Hopkins was never super fast.
Henrique is. I can't believe Henrique is only 35.
He's 35. Yeah.
Yeah, he just feels like he's been around for so much longer, and I mean, he was an excellent center.
Look, I'm not an athlete, but I am 1 year younger than Adam Henrique, and I just wake up and my entire body hurts. He has to have some of that.
Right.
I don't know. I'm with you. This lineup is.
This is not a good team.
This lineup is suspect outside of McDavid and Draisaitl, who obviously will be wonderful. But
yeah, and even Nugent-Hopkins.
And Nugent-Hopkins too. Yeah.
He's going to be fine. Like,
bunch of question marks in this forward lineup past those two guys and Hyman.
Yeah, you got 4 guys that are solid.
4 guys that are solid, 2 superstar, and
I'm
then the
not
rest
saying-
of
yeah,
it's
you're
just
right.
question mark. You know?
Yeah, they.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
We haven't even gotten to their defense.
Yeah, not.
Left defense is Mateus. Like, your first pairing is Ekholm Bouchard.
It's good.
It's good if Ekholm plays the way he did before his injury, but remember, he's also 35.
He's also 35, yeah.
And then got injured. And Bouchard is good offensively, but can have defensive lapses. It's understandable. He's 25, and defense is the hardest position to learn. For the defensive aspect. But that's $10.5 million for 4 years.
Yep.
You have your second pairing of Darnell Nurse and Jake Wallman. Wallman was a breath of fresh air during the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
And was a huge reason that they were able to go on a push. But
And then there's Darnell Nurse,
yeah,
who I believe was directly responsible for at least one of the losses in the Stanley Cup final. So,
yeah. Look,
if I remember correctly.
If his contract was just like $1 to $2 million less.
Yeah. That's the whole Jonathan Toews thing, right? If he was making $2 or $3 less million, I don't think anybody would be complaining about him that much. But
no,
he's making 9.25, and I remember he signed that contract when we started the show.
Yeah,
and I remember us being like, "That's a terrible contract for Darnell Nurse."
Because what with Caleb Jones set the market that year?
Not Seth Jones.
Seth.
Caleb is his brother.
Right.
Yeah, it was. I think there was 3 big defense contracts. I think it was Seth Jones, Darnell Nurse, and Adam Fox. I think was the other one.
And Adam Fox was the only one worth it.
Yeah. See, well, you know what? Seth Jones went to Florida and immediately started being better. So
yeah, that is true.
Seth Jones just went to a better team and started playing way better.
It wasn't immediately. It took a
well,
couple of
okay,
weeks
but he did start.
There,
he did play much better in their.
There was a time where it's just like Seth Jones became important, and it's a problem.
Yeah, but it can show that like he looked bad in Chicago, but that's because Chicago was just really bad.
Yeah,
and it's just one guy can't fix an entire lineup. Sorry, go ahead.
No, your third pairing is Brett Kulak and Ty Emerson.
Yeesh.
It's a fine third pairing.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not gonna blow anybody away.
Your top goalies are Stuart Skinner and Calvin Pickard. They're running it back.
I mean, they don't really have a choice, right? Unless they want to sign Carter Hart.
They already said they don't, but
yeah, I don't believe him.
Carter
I don't
Hart's
believe
out
him.
there.
Well, he hasn't played in like 2 years, so.
Yeah, and Quenneville hasn't coached in like 2 years, but here we are with Doug.
Somebody's gonna sign Carter Hart. I don't know who, but somebody's gonna sign him.
Someone's gonna get desperate.
Yeah, we're like one bad starting goaltender injury away from Carter Hart getting signed. So.
Yeah, and that's again not surprising.
No.
Like.
And I don't think we mentioned it, but those 5 guys did get acquitted.
They got acquitted.
So
based on the testimony,
and they're allowed to play in the league again, but
yep.
I think after October 15th. I don't know why that's the starting point for them, but
yeah,
they can be signed after October 15th.
And based on everything that came out, they did nothing illegal.
Yeah. So, let's leave that, the speculation there. Maybe they did something scummy, but not something illegal.
There was some scummy stuff that did happen that I think McLeod, that you really question his.
Yeah.
Dude.
But he, I believe, I think it was Carolina or somebody was looking at signing him. So.
Right.
At least 2 of the guys I have heard, Carter Hart and McLeod, I have heard teams are sniffing around. The other 3, nobody cares about. So
no one cares about Jake Vermeten. I would say
The
it's
other
just
three
like
just like really weren't good enough to care about, right?
yeah,
Carter
I
Hart
was
was of the five by far the best one.
what
McLeod was
there's
playing, but the other three
and
were
then
just kind of
I
like
know
whatever.
Dylan Dubé was playing.
Oh, that's true. I forgot Dubé was part of it. And then the other one was one of the Foot kids, right?
Oh yeah,
Cal
one of
Foot,
the Foot Clan,
Nolan
one of
Foot,
the Foot
one of them.
the Foot Clan,
One of the Foots was
Turtle Power.
Turtle the Foot Clan. Uh,
Um.
so
all right,
anyway,
but yeah,
let's get back to it. I still don't really trust Stuart Skinner and Calvin Pickard.
no, I don't at all.
It's just like one of those things. I'm like, I don't know.
Calvin,
I just don't feel like that's a
look,
good tandem.
Calvin Picard is a solid backup. There's no
Sure.
he
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's
he
a
did
solid
his
backup.
job.
There's nothing
He
wrong with
did
him, but
his job back last year.
Stuart Skinner has just been so
He's streaky.
yeah, he's just streaky, so you can't like trust him. He's not on the same level as like who's like a good starting like a Markstrom, right? Markstrom's not a superstar goaltender, but he's a solid starter, right? He's like
Markstrom,
a
but
definite starter.
Markstrom is above average in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Uh,
saying. He's above average, but he's not like Hellebuck, right? But you could
right.
trust Markstrom for the most part.
Yeah, you can sometimes trust him to let in one goal at the very beginning and then lock everything down
Right.
after that.
But even that's only sometimes, right?
Yeah.
So,
You're the first guy out of the press box is Curtis Lazar.
yeah, I don't know that he's better or worse than anything else they got going on in there, so
Right. So, not liking the Edmonton Oilers.
I mean, I'm sure they'll still be a playoff team, but
Yeah,
this
because
seems like just looking at their lineup, this seems like the weakest lineup
this
they've
is
had in a few years.
flawed. This is a flawed lineup.
And that's why I think might be a
McDavid.
reason McDavid hasn't signed yet. I still assume McDavid will sign eventually in Edmonton. But I think he wants to keep a grip on them to make it clear that they have to do something, right?
Something.
That they have to be better. Because they've been so close to winning the Stanley Cup the last 2 years.
But they've
that
only been so close due to
McDavid and
sometimes-
Draisaitl.
Yeah, that's it.
Pretty much. It's been the two of them putting them on their backs in the playoffs, dragging them to the Stanley Cup finals.
Yeah.
And even a guy like Bouchard has played well, but he's not the one dragging them, right? Them losing Hyman was a big problem. So like Hyman,
that was a
Draisaitl,
huge-
McDavid are not to blame for anything any of the losses really. I mean, honestly, McDavid almost forced them to win in Game 7 2 years ago. Like that.
Yeah, and
he
I mean,
was just a
Bouchard
supernova in that series.
Bouchard was bad at the first half of the Kings series.
Hmm.
And then the Kings decided they wanted to lose.
Yeah.
And then Bouchard
They were
was
like, "Oh,
fine.
let's change our tactics for no reason."
Then Bouchard was great the rest of the playoffs.
Yeah. So they're gonna have to improve somewhat now. Like I said, I think they'll still make the playoffs. I don't know if everybody's healthy. I don't know that they could beat out Vegas for the top spot in the division,
No.
but
I
I
don't
think
think so.
they would still probably be second,
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
honestly. So just based
And-
on McDavid and Draisaitl, like
Oh, yeah. And then we'll go to their opponents the past couple of years. They're up next is the Los Angeles Kings,
the Kings.
who, in my opinion, got worse.
Well, there's another Kings bit of news that we haven't mentioned yet.
Oh, yeah, because he's already hurt.
Wait, who? What are you talking about? I was talking about Anze Kopitar.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I was talking about Scory Perry.
Oh, right. I forgot about Corey Perry. So I'll just say Anze Kopitar announced a day or two ago that he is going to retire at the end of this season.
The day after Clayton Kershaw announces his retirement.
Yeah, man. LA
It's,
teams getting hammered right now. So, hey, Kings, you got to win this year. right? That's the
That's it.
storybook ending that Kopitar deserves from this team.
I mean,
I don't know that
the
they can, but you know,
the man's already getting his name in the rafters, and he's getting a statue
he's getting
right
a statue,
next to
yeah.
grounds. So that's happening.
Raccoon Jesus is retiring.
Raccoon Jesus. And then there's that old Sports Illustrated of Kopitar and Kershaw on the cover, back from 2015.
And they go out together too. I'm sure
They go out together.
Kershaw's number, I'm sure, will be retired. I don't know that he'll get a statue, but
absolutely a 19.
I mean, I don't know. I just haven't heard that he is or not. Statues seem like
a 19-year career.
All with the yeah, I guess you're right.
All with the Dodgers.
I guess
and
you're
a
right.
Career ERA of 2.54.
Yeah, you're right. He does deserve a statue.
He deserves a statue.
Well, like I like Clayton Kershaw. I don't love the Dodgers, but kind of like I always like when a big name guy is like, I'm retiring at the end of this year. I'm like, well, I hope your team wins the championship then, because I like the storybook ending. You know.
Yes.
Although I'm gonna have a hard time cheering for the Dodgers, so
absolutely, I will do it. He got his 2 rings.
I know, yeah, you're right.
Was it 2 or just 1? I
think it's 2, right? Because did they win last year? Who won last year?
I think they won last year.
Yeah, they won last year, and then they won like 2 or 3 years before that too.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure. I think they won 2 in the last like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, because they lost to the Astros, and
then I think the next year they won.
No, they only won 2020.
Yeah. So okay. So yeah, 2 in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Because they won last year too, right?
No, they didn't win last year.
No.
Give me a second. Oh my goodness.
Who the hell won the World Series last year?
Nope, they did.
Yeah, no, because they like shamed the Yankees in the World Series last year.
They absolutely shamed the Yankees.
Anyway, let's get back to the Kings.
I just want to say Kershaw also has 3,000 strikeouts.
Insane. Absolutely insane pitcher. Anze Kopitar, absolutely insane forward in the NHL.
222 wins and 96 losses.
Dang.
96
losses?
In a 19-year career.
Man, oh man. Man, I don't think we're ever going to see another 300-win pitcher. I just don't think that's going to happen.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Which is a bummer.
All right, back to the Kings. Exactly. Andrei Kuzmenko, Anze Kopitar, Adrian Kempe.
Yep.
Solid.
Kopitar, 38 years old, still pretty good.
Yeah. He's still going out on top.
Yeah.
Your second line is Kevin Fiala, Quentin Byfield, and Alex Laferriere.
Not bad either.
Nope.
Especially because Byfield had a pretty good breakout year last year.
Step up, and Fiala's been playing great too.
Mm-hmm.
Fogel, Deneau, and Moore is your third line, and Malat, Turcotte, and Armia is your rounding out your fourth line. I don't know who Malat is.
That fourth line is kind of whatever, but that third line's pretty good.
The fourth line is supposed to be Fogel with Perry.
Oh, with Corey Perry, right?
That spot, but he got hurt and is going to be missing at least the first month of the season.
Gotcha. So he'll slot back in on that third line, which makes that fourth line look better, honestly, with Fogel down there, with Turcotte and Armia.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's not a bad forward lineup. Not quite as like star-studded as like the Oilers, but not bad.
It's solid.
Yeah.
You got your defense pairing is Mikey Anderson and Drew Doughty, Joel Edmondson and Cody Ceci, and Brian Dumoulin and Brent Clark. Rounding it
out. The defense a little bit more suspect there.
Yeah, I don't like Edmonton and Ceci.
Yeah, that's
personally.
not it. If that was the third pairing, I would feel better about that. And I mean,
Like,
maybe it will. Maybe one of them will get bumped down if like Brant Clark plays better, to get like up higher in
I
the lineup.
I don't understand why they hate Brant Clark. I really don't.
Well, and they traded
Spence.
yeah, Spence in the offseason too. So it begs the question like why? They didn't really need to.
No, like you got rid of Spence to bring in Cody Cece
Yeah, for
for
four and a
four
half million for
for
4 years.
4 years. What are you doing? Um,
Like Cody Cece's okay. I think he's an okay third pairing defenseman, but like
yeah.
him in that second slotting with Joel Edmondson that is
Who
a
is
slow pair, you know?
and Cece is not good defensively.
No. Or he hasn't been in the last few years.
So
Ironically, the last time he was good defensively, he was on the Penguins
right.
for that like 1 or 2 years he was there. And I actually wish the Penguins would have kept him because he played pretty well in their system.
I just I don't necessarily like this team.
I don't like that defense.
I don't because of the defense.
Yeah.
Your goalies are Darcy Kemper and
Had a fantastic year last year.
Anton Forsberg, and
That's fine.
who
That's a
had
good pair.
a good year himself.
Well, Kemper was I think he snagged the Triple Crown away from Hellebuck at the end of the year.
He did. He
He was
absolutely
in
did.
second in all of the categories, and I think he snagged one of the three away from Hellebuck at the end.
Yep.
So I'm
So
sure Connor Hellebuck's pissed about that, even though he won the Hart Trophy. But still,
and he won the Hart, the Vesna, but like,
I'd be mad. Like, oh, Kemper stole the save percentage away from me by
yeah,
.01. Fucker.
do better in the playoffs.
Well,
Um,
yeah, you could say that to both of them.
yeah. I don't know about Kemper again. Like, I don't trust their coaches.
Hmm.
What like whether or not they make it to the playoffs.
I think they will. I mean, we haven't looked at all the other teams, but
We haven't looked at any of the other teams, uh, but if they have any sort of injury problems, there's no backup.
oh, absolutely.
To me, there's no depth of this team.
Yeah, I
If
mean,
they
just
have,
looking at their press box here on Puckpedia, I don't even see anybody I really even recognize.
if they there's no depth. Um, so
Hopefully
any
they
sort
stay
of
healthy.
injury, they need to stay healthy because there's no depth.
Unless they have some prospects that are gonna that blow everybody away all of a sudden, you know.
But also
It's
that lack of
possible.
depth concerns me if they make the playoffs as well.
Oh,
Like
absolutely. I
we're already suggesting that only 3 teams in the Pacific are going to make the playoffs.
yeah, we talked about that last week because the top 5 teams in the Central look pretty strong.
Yeah,
I think the only ones you could bank on not making the playoffs out of the Central are probably Chicago and Nashville,
Nashville.
right?
That's it. Everyone else is in a hunt.
Everyone else could be there, right? St. Louis could snag one of the top 3 spots. You have Dallas, Winnipeg, Colorado. St. Louis
Utah.
made the playoffs, and then Utah, and then Minnesota is the other one we're not
Yeah.
talking about. So those 6 are going to be fighting for a playoff spot. That's going to make it really hard for the Pacific teams to take a wild card. It's not impossible, right?
No, it's not impossible, but
It's going to be hard. And if
yeah.
LA gets knocked out by, I don't know, Vancouver for third or second place or whatever, that's going to be hard for them to supplant like a St. Louis, Minnesota, or Utah
hmm
for those
Teams
wild
with
card spots.
teams with better depth
Yeah.
and coaches that will play to their strengths instead of play against
Mhm.
them.
Yeah. And even like LA, like not even just Vancouver, LA might have to watch out for Anaheim this year too. Anaheim's
Absolutely.
got Quinville. Anaheim's a young team that's a year older and should be a year stronger, right?
Mhm.
So, San Jose's not going to make the playoffs, but Calgary
No.
could be in the mix. Seattle maybe, but
Vancouver with a new coach.
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
so
let's get to those teams. We could talk
yeah,
about them. But LA, yeah, I agree. This defense is
they're a solid offensive team. Well, I mean, their offense plays good defense.
Mhm. It's like Vegas.
But is that going to be good enough?
I don't know.
Next
How do you
up,
feel about their forward depth versus just the starting lineup, the lines 1 through 4, their forwards versus Edmonton's forwards? Obviously, let's not count McDavid and Draisaitl. Obviously, those two are much better than anybody on LA.
Look,
but the rest of the team,
because Edmonton has McDavid and Draisaitl, their ceiling is higher.
Fair.
I think the Kings' floor is higher. You know?
Oh yeah, I could get behind that. Yeah,
the Kings will, with their guys, because they're, Kopitar is their star player. He's not flashy. He's not a slouch. He's not bad, but that's a man who quietly is in the Selke conversation the entire time. Same with Philip Deneau.
Kopitar is also putting up like 70 to 80 points too.
Exactly. He's putting up 80 points, but he's in the Selke conversation.
Mm-hmm.
While you have McDavid and Draisaitl putting up 100 points.
Not in the Selke.
I think McDavid
maybe McDavid, yeah,
but not Draisaitl. So yeah, I think with everyone else around them, like especially having your Deneau as your third line center, your defense, like your floor is going to be higher.
Yeah. I feel you. All right. Let's move along.
Can you score more goals than you let in? That's really what it's going to be.
That's the age-old debate, right? For any team. Who's next?
Next up, give me okay, that makes more sense. Next up is the Vancouver Canucks.
All right. The Canucks.
Speaking of the team that's
one of the teams I always want to be good.
Yep. They got an orca as their mascot.
Yeah, I want them to be good. Like, come on.
All right, you're gonna start with your top line is Jake DeBrusk, Elias Pettersson, and Brock Besser.
On paper, should be a really good lineup or a really good line.
If Pettersson is actually feeling better from his injury and is playing like he did 2 years ago, this is a great
line. Yeah.
Great line.
I think I saw
but if
something.
He's playing like he was at the beginning of last year.
Problem.
I
think I saw he did an interview where he said he put on like 20 pounds of muscle in the offseason.
Yeah.
So that bodes well, right?
Yeah,
that should mean that he's feeling pretty good. Hopefully.
Hopefully it does.
And if that's the case, then this line will be very good.
Yes.
Besser can still score 30 goals. DeBrusk can probably get around 30 goals too. Yeah. 20 to 30 goals.
With Pettersson facilitating?
Maybe even more than that, right?
Yeah.
So,
and
should be a good line.
Slouch with his shot either.
Should be a good line on paper.
Your second line is Evander Kane, Philip Hedl, and Kevin Lekkerimaki? Jonathan Lekkerimaki.
Okay. I was like, Kevin, that doesn't sound right.
It's Kevin Lankinen. That's my fault.
Gotcha.
I don't know who Lekkerimaki is.
Oh, he's 21, so...
He played 24 games last year.
Yeah, if he played last year, it wasn't that much.
No, so he's not their second pairing. It's Connor Garland.
Yeah, Connor Garland will probably be there. Silly Puckpedia.
Your third line is Philip Holander.
Niels Hoglander.
Niels.
Yeah.
What am I thinking of?
I don't know.
Niels Hoglander, Teddy Bluger, and Connor Garland. We're already switching Lekkerimaki and Garland. That's making those lines make more sense. And your fourth line is Drew O'Connor, Atu Ratu, and Kevin Shearwood.
And I could
Solid.
even see O'Connor getting bumped to that third line
I can see
instead of
Shearwood also on that third
Lekaramaki
line.
or Sherwood. Yeah. So I think that bottom six not half bad. Good mix of young guys and vets.
Don't forget, Kiefer Shearwood had that breakout year last year.
True.
78 games played, 19 goals, 21 assists.
Pretty dang good for a bottom six guy.
Yeah.
Anytime a bottom six dude is getting nearly 20 goals, that's a hell of a season for that guy. I think that forward lineup's not half
It's
bad.
solid.
Yeah, it's not half
No,
bad.
it's solid.
I think it could be good enough to get them to the playoffs.
It depends what Evander Kane you're getting. How healthy is he going to be? Because he was racked with injuries last year. So
Well, he only played in the playoffs last year, and then like not even that
Right.
well. So
because again, he's been dealing with injuries the entire time.
yeah,
So
Oh my
we
God.
get more of a healthy.
I
Evander
forgot
Kane?
they have 3 Pedersons now on their team.
They have Elias and Elias Pettersson.
And Marcus.
Right. Which one is the 6-year contract? I don't know.
That
It's
one I
Marcus.
think is Marcus.
That was
Yeah.
Marcus. It is Marcus. All right. So your defense, you have Quinn Hughes and Philip Ronick.
Great.
Great.
Yeah.
Rock star. If everyone's healthy, that's perfect. Your second pair, Tyler Myers and Marcus Patterson.
I think it's a pretty good second pair. I mean, Myers is
good
getting
second
up there in age, but he's still serviceable.
Absolutely. And then your left defense, your third pairing is Elias Pettersson and Jake Forbert?
Derek Forbert.
Eric Forbert.
I think. I'm pretty sure.
Which Elias Pettersson showed a huge step last year.
There's a realistic chance that they have a pairing of Pedersen and Pedersen at some point this season.
Absolutely.
And I hope it happens because I want that to
Oh my
happen
God.
so bad.
Pettersson to Pettersson to Pettersson.
For a goal, please,
Oh
hockey
my God,
gods, let
all
that
I
happen at
want.
least once this year. That's all I want.
Elias Pettersson to Elias Pettersson. I don't know which is the one who scores.
I don't
the
even
goal.
care which one scores. Elias to
No.
Elias to Marcus for the goal. Give it to me. Give it to me, hockey
And your
gods.
goalies are Thatcher Demko and Kevin Lankinen. Who, if Demko stays healthy,
Realistically,
big if.
on paper, this team
This
is
is
good.
on paper this is a playoff team.
Yeah. Should be, anyway. This is what I'm saying. I think they could potentially supplant the Kings for that third place. And I think there's a world they could supplant for second place. If
Yeah,
everybody's
absolutely.
playing well, because their forward lineup is solid. I like their defense better than LA's defense.
Absolutely.
I like their forward depth more than Edmonton's forward depth. And then they have solid. I like their goalies more than Edmonton's goalies.
Oh my God, that's not hard though.
So there is a world where they could be challenging for first place in the division again. But they won it 2 years ago. They won the division 2 years ago. So
Yes, they did.
I think it could happen again. I really think it could.
Yeah, it absolutely could. Who is their coach?
That's a great question. I don't even remember who their coach is. Does it say on Puckpedia?
Coach is Adam Foote.
Team info. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, it has their last couple general managers, but
Oh, but not their coaches. What the fuck?
no, it's Adam Foote is their
Oh
head
no,
coach.
it says Adam Foote, head coach. I didn't realize that he
Yeah.
was the head coach. Okay.
I didn't either.
All right, we'll see what he does. We'll see what Adam Foote can do. I mean, Rick Tocchet decided he wanted to be the Flyers coach, so away he goes. But the shine had come off of Tocchet, I think.
Absolutely. But like he wanted to be close to the East Coast, which makes all
Sure,
the sense in the
sure.
world.
But he had a really good year 2 years ago with Vancouver, and then last year was not nearly as good. And he had clearly lost the locker room. He lost control
Oh
of the
yeah.
JT Miller, Elias Pettersson situation between the two of them. So,
Who the fuck are you? Who are you?
who am I? I'm
That's
Bert. Remember?
Hi Bert. No. I don't remember. But Puckpedia's being hilarious right now. Because I am on the San Jose Sharks.
Okay.
I shouldn't be. I should be on the Seattle Kraken. What did I do? Give me a second.
All
Give me a
right.
second.
So you want to do the
Technical
Kraken next?
difficulties.
You want to do the Kraken
I
next?
do want to do the Kraken next because the Kraken is the team that is up next.
Hey, Puckpedia, I would like to suggest humbly that you get like a better server or something because it takes forever for your page to load. And if it was just me, I would say, "Oh, my internet's being weird," but it's me and Clay.
Yeah.
So
All right.
get your
Seattle
shit
Kraken
together.
is up next. I am waiting for these nameplates to um,
It takes forever. I got it
load.
loaded. Do you want me to read them?
No, it just came up.
Okay.
Makes way more sense. All right. Your top line is Jared McCann, Matty Beniers, Capo Caco. That's solid.
Yeah, that's solid. That's on the lower end of this division's top lines, but
Yeah,
not
but
bad.
It's
Not bad.
no. Mason Marchman, Chandler Stevenson, Eli Tolvanen.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Tolvanen's done well in Seattle.
Yes, he has.
Jaden Schwartz, Shane Wright, Jordan Eberle.
We'll see if that holds. I could see Eberle getting bumped up in the lineup a little bit more there.
Eberle to the second
35,
line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Tolvanen down to the third.
Yeah,
but,
that's what I would think.
Yeah. I could see Eberle jumping up to the first line too, potentially.
Nyman, Freddie Gaudreau, and Ty Cartier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
It's fine. It's not a horrendous forward lineup, but after now we're coming down from like the heights of the division to the lower parts of the division.
But this is one of the things where it's a solid floor.
Yeah.
Solid floor, but it's a low ceiling.
Well, it really depends on how the younger guys play, right? It could be higher if Beniers has a good year. If Shane Wright has a breakout season, he hasn't even had that yet. He's only 21, so he's got time.
Yep.
If he has a breakout year, Beniers plays well, Kakko continues his success, Tolvanen continues his success. Maybe they could be threatening for a playoff spot.
Yeah.
Or it could be like last year where they just weren't particularly good. So
nope. And Jared McCann had injury issues.
That as well. Jared McCann is injury prone, a very streaky scorer as is.
Mason Marchment is has up and down when it comes to injuries.
Jaden Schwartz
doing
too.
Dumb shit.
Yeah.
Jaden Schwartz has always been injury prone.
Eberle's 35 at this point. He still plays fine. But
Eberle's 35. Didn't he had a blood clot last year?
Yeah, it was something last year with him. So his
only played
career might be getting to the end here. Chandler Stevenson is good, but
But he was already slowing down before this 7-year contract.
Yeah.
So let's move on to their defense. It's Eric Larson and Vince Dunn. That's a good
Adam Larson.
That is a good first pair.
Yeah.
Trevor Lindgren and Brandon Montour. It's Ryan Lindgren, excuse me.
Lindgren. I was like, Trevor.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
He's just making
Ryan
up names.
Lindgren, Brandon Montour, and Alexiak and Evans is your third pair.
It's fine. It's an okay
It's
defense.
fine. It's not a bad defense. It's um better than
Better,
what the Kings are
better than the
doing.
Kings, yeah. Um,
Um, your goalies are Joey Decord and Philip Grubauer.
Decord has played well. He's one of those. Oh, he's not even that young actually, but he's on the upswing. I think Grubauer is Grubauer.
Has not
You
has
know,
not played well.
no.
Grubauer has actively lost them games past couple years.
Yeah, one of their biggest problems has been their goaltending, which
Yeah,
Grubauer is to be blamed for a lot of it. So
most of it.
yeah,
Uh, so so yeah, this is the lower end. We're not really talking about
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked. I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs. I would be shocked if they were like within
if they
like
went on
5 or 6 points of the playoffs,
if
maybe.
if they went on a run again. I wouldn't be surprised because um, what 2 years ago they decided to be they were the team that is just average, but if
Yeah,
everyone was doing average, they got to the playoffs.
they've
And
made
that
the
just didn't
playoffs
work.
that one year, and they beat Colorado in the playoffs. So
Hmm.
I just don't think I just can't see it this year. This lineup is not impressive enough to definitely be in the playoff talk. Now, if we get down to like February, March, and they're within spitting distance, then yeah, maybe I could see them being
Yeah,
within a handful of games of being in the playoffs. But I just don't. Just the way the rest of the West is looking, I can't
I don't see
imagine
it. I
Seattle's
just
going to
don't
be
see it.
there. Yeah,
All right, your next up is the San Jose Sharks.
the Sharks.
Um, their team is not going to make the playoffs, and they
Nope.
are actively trying not to, so it's fine. But they again making steps in the right direction. Your top line is Jeff Skinner, Macklin Celebrini, and Will Smith.
No shot. Skinner's on that top line when you have Eklund right there.
Right, and like Smith could be your second line center because they've been doing that.
That's also true,
Because
and Misa could be the first line left wing too. Why not just
right,
do
because
that? And just have the
that's
three young guys just build chemistry together.
Mike Misa.
Mike Misa.
You got Eklund Misa. What Puckpedia says is Eklund Misa Cheryshinov on your second line.
I would just like to
Uh,
point out before we move on to the third line, Celebrini, Misa, Shershanov, 19, 18, 19. Smith
yeah,
20, Eklund 22, and then Jeff Skinner 33.
yep. Well, because and it's funny because Will Smith and Celebrini came in the same year. Were they the same? They were the same
No,
draft class. No,
they were at the same draft class. I think it was one
Smith was the draft
Smith
class
one year,
before.
Celebrini the next year,
Yeah, yeah.
and then
But they
Misa
came
this
into
past
the
year.
league. They came into the league at
Yes.
the same time.
Well, they played with each other at Boston College, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Your third line is Musty, Wenberg, and Toffoli.
Musty, 20 years old. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, I have no idea who Musty is.
I believe his first name is Quinton. He was another first round draft pick
You're correct.
a
It is
couple of years
Quentin
ago. Yeah.
Musty, round one, pick 26, year 2023.
Bang.
Um,
I just remember him because his last name is Musty, which I thought was funny.
Barkley Goodrow, Adam Gaudette, and Ryan Reeves round out your
Woof.
fourth line.
That's a wolf
Yeah.
of a fourth line there.
Oh man,
I could see. Go ahead.
Adam Gaudette at least played well last year.
Yeah, Adam Gaudette's fine, but Barkley Goudreau and Ryan Reeves are like EA, especially
This is not
Reeves.
the last time. This is not the, especially Goudreau. This is not the Goudreau who left San Jose
Nope.
a couple years ago.
Nope. Those top three lines, I could see any jumble of all of those guys together.
Yeah,
I could see Eklund on the first line. I could see Toffoli on the first line.
I can see
Wenberg could be the
Gaudette.
second line center.
I could see Gaudette up this lineup on a wing
Yeah, maybe Gaudette.
as well.
I don't know definitely if all of those young guys are making the team either. Well, Celebrini, Smith, Eklund definitely are.
Yep.
Misa, sure. I guess why not? But he's 18.
But
Sherashinov, I don't know anything about him. Quentin Musty
Khrushchev
is.
is also there. They
Oh,
say they have him
Kurashev is also there. That's true.
and but Logan Couture is done.
Logan
Um,
Couture is all but retired at this point.
he's LTIR retired.
Yeah. I think
Uh,
Kurashev will be in that starting lineup, definitely.
yeah.
He will probably remove one of Sherashinov or Musty, I would think. I don't know why they don't have him starting, but
I don't know
I.
either. But let's move on to the
Oh, and then they
defense.
also have Delandria too.
Yeah, but you should keep him in the press box.
I mean, yeah,
Um,
but like he's at least a known quantity against like the 18-year-olds, right? So
yeah, but that known quantity isn't good.
yeah, but they're not trying to be good.
But then give the kids some playing time.
Well, Delandria is better than Reeves at the
That's
very least.
that's true.
I mean,
Um,
I'm all for having like the young kids play together to start building chemistry, right? Having like Celebrini, Smith, Eklund, Misa, I guess Sherashinov, and then maybe even and Quentin Musty, those six playing in some combination.
yeah.
I could see that. Just to like start building some chemistry because that's the base of your team, right? In 2 or 3 years, we might be talking about the Sharks and being like, all of these guys are within like 2 years of each other. They're all playing
Hmm.
great together. Like, holy shit, the Sharks are just like lighting everybody up, kind of thing. I kind of like where that's going for them.
Yeah.
As for their defense, though, that's a different story.
Different story, and let's get into that. You have Ferraro and Lilligren
Yeah.
as your top pairing.
Okay. I forgot Letty
So
was on this team.
yeah, Letty and Klingberg is your second pairing. Klingberg is just trade bait again.
Trade
He will not
bait,
be.
getting a paycheck at this point.
Yep.
He played
And
okay
then
last year for Edmonton, didn't he? Didn't
he
Klingberg
did.
play all
He
right?
did.
Yeah.
Um.
Oh my god, I forgot
Um.
Orlov was on this team too.
Yes, he is. Mukhamadullin and Orlov is your third pairing. I can see Orlov going up
Yeah,
this.
I was gonna say I think Orlov probably supplants Letty at the very least.
Yeah. But like
Maybe even Klingberg.
Orlov did not have a good
Nah,
ending to Carolina.
nah.
Your goalies are Askarov and Nedeljkovic.
Yep.
Askarov is the goalie of the future, so they might keep him protected.
That
and
might
or
be
just,
yeah, that might be
they might
more of
have him
like a
get shelled.
50-50 kind
Um,
of kind of pairing for the two of them.
yeah,
And maybe have Nedeljkovic play a little more than Askarov. You're right to get. Who cares if Nedeljkovic gets shelled, right?
yeah, no one cares. All right, so that's the San Jose Sharks.
Yeah,
They are not going to be great.
but they might be fun.
Oh, they were fun last year.
Yeah, so they'll probably be fun again. And
They'll be
adding
fun again.
adding Misa into the lineup is just going to make them more fun, and they'll play less defense at that
Mm-hmm.
certainly.
Absolutely. All right, next up is your Calgary Flames. Um, these guys made a push at the very end to make the playoffs, but weren't able to get it done. So we'll see if they were able to improve on that.
No.
Top line of Huberdeau, Kadri, and Coronado.
Uh,
I think it's fine.
I think it's fine. It's like what Huberdeau are you getting? I know he played better last year than like the previous couple of years, but
Look, even if you're getting the Huberdeau of last year, that's fine.
that's
The
fine. Yeah.
Kadri and Kadri, it's like, when are his legs going to fall off? Is this the year his legs fall off?
It's gonna happen
'Cause
eventually.
That's going to happen. He's 34. His legs are going to fall off. So hopefully that's not this year. Connor Zary, Michael Backlund, and Blake Coleman. That's a solid second line.
Yeah.
You also have a solid third line in Joel Farabee, Morgan Frost, and Sharon Govich.
Yeah, I could see that second and third line, just like those six guys, I could see interchangeable essentially.
And you finish it off with Lomberg, Pospisil, and Klopka.
It's fine. That's
That's
a
a fourth
fine.
line.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
a fourth line. I mean, Lomberg is there to piss the other team off and try to draw them into penalties, right? That's
Yeah,
his entire
absolutely.
meaning to his
That's his
career.
thing. Yeah. Your defense is Kevin Ball, last year of Rasmus Anderson.
Yeah, because he
Uh,
already said he's not going to sign there again.
he says he only wants Vegas.
Is that what he said?
That's what he said.
Oh boy, that sucks for Calgary.
Yeah.
Really hamstrings Calgary.
Yep. Then you got Joel Hanley and Mackenzie Weegar.
It's a good second pairing.
Good second. That's a good second pairing. And then you have Bean and Parka.
Bean and Parka. That's Parka's 19, so who knows what you're getting with him.
Yeah.
Jake Bean's fine. He's a fine third pairing defenseman, I would think.
Yeah. Your goalies are Dustin Wolf, as we talked about, who this is not even in that new deal yet.
No, this is still the last part of his rookie deal.
Yep. And Prosvetov.
I don't know anything about Prosvetov, but
well, he's your backup.
Yeah, I would say just looking at this lineup, it's fine.
Everything has to click right.
This seems like a solid fifth place team.
Last year might have been
sixth place team, maybe.
Last year might have just been what Seattle did the year they made the playoffs, but these guys just weren't able to get it done.
Yeah, I think they could be better than Seattle. Certainly.
Yeah.
And San Jose. We have to talk about Anaheim, but
let's see if they're better than this last team here.
Yeah. So I just like it's hard to even like talk about because Calgary is fine. You know, they're not terrible. They're not super good. Maybe if everything falls into place correctly, they could make the playoffs, but a bunch of that kind of depends on everyone else in the conference, right? Like if a bunch of teams get riddled with injuries, like St. Louis or whoever gets wrecked by injuries, then yeah, maybe Calgary could jump up and take that last wild card spot. But if everyone's healthy, I would not think so.
Right.
All right, let's talk about Anaheim.
All right. Let's start with their goalies just because we've talked about Dostal already.
Mm-hmm.
You got Petr Mrazek as your backup, and you also have Ville Husso in there somewhere.
I think it's a pretty good like trio of goalies.
I would agree. Then your offense. You start out with Kreider, Carlson, and Terry.
Should be a good top line. I mean, Carlson is a year older, but he can still score.
Yeah, he's a year older, only 20. And he put up 20 goals last year.
And a lot of people shitting on him last year. They never mentioned that he was dealing with like vertigo last year. That was like a whole part of it that like wrecked his season. I don't know where it came from. I think it started to be better towards the end of the year, but nobody mentions that he was dealing with that at all. When they talk about Chris Kreider fell off, it was like, well, yeah, but he was dealing with vertigo, which makes you dizzy all the time.
All the time. So, I don't know how he's played it all.
I'm not like shocked that he didn't have a good year.
No, I mean, because he also has had back problems.
Yeah. So I could even see them just looking at the rest of this lineup. I could see Kreider maybe bumping down. I think if he had more protected minutes, I think it's even better for him, right?
Because he's also going to be your power play specialist.
Absolutely, yeah. So you don't need to grind him out at 5-on-5 necessarily. Just looking at the other guys in this lineup that could
put him on
take those minutes away from him.
Put him on the third line. You have Gauthier, Carlson, and Terry. That's your top line. And then Vetrano, Granlund, and Killorn is your second.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad. I could even see Vetrano just jumping up to the first line too. So like.
Yeah. And then say you got Kreider, Strome, and Colangelo.
That ain't bad. Yeah, that ain't bad at all.
It's not bad. Your fourth line is Johnston, Poling, and Harkins, which is a fourth line.
That's a fourth line. So the one bit of question mark here, right, is Mason McTavish is still not signed.
Oh, that is true.
So I'm sure they will sign McTavish at some point. Because if they were going to trade him, I think they would have done it already.
Hmm.
I'm sure they will sign him. That bumps Granlund off that second line center, right?
Yeah.
Because that's where McTavish will be. And maybe Granlund pops over to one of the wings, bumps Killorn down. McTavish being in this lineup makes it look even better, right?
Hey, Cronin said McTavish is just the third line center.
Well, Cronin's dead. Not really, but like he's dead to this team.
Yep.
But you add McTavish in there. Maybe McTavish takes Kreider's spot on the top line.
No, I think he's your second line center.
So you have McTavish plus either Vetrano, Gauthier. I don't love Killorn being the second line winger because he's 36. I think he would be better bumped down in the lineup a little bit. But let's move Vetrano up there and Granlund to the wing. Say it's Granlund, McTavish, Gauthier, Granlund, McTavish, Vetrano, whatever. That's a pretty good second line, right? And then either Gauthier or Vetrano jump up to that second line or to the first line with Carlson and Terry, and then Kreider drops down to the third. This forward lineup could look pretty good for the Ducks.
And it just depends on how they're coached and if.
Say what you want about Quenneville. He is a good coach.
As a person.
He's a terrible person. He is a good coach.
Yeah, exactly. Now he's been out of the league for a couple of years, so let's see how he's able to tweak stuff.
Yeah.
But his track record speaks for itself.
Absolutely.
Let's move on to the defense, which is pretty interesting.
Well, we kind of already mentioned 4 of them because of their age. Yeah, we mentioned all of them actually. But go ahead.
This left side are all RFAs the same year.
Whoo! Yeah, that's going to be a messy offseason next year. They're going to have to. I wonder if they'll be able to keep all 3 of them.
I
guess it depends on how they play this year, right?
Well, remember they're the farthest away from the cap.
Oh, you know what? Trouba and Gudas will both be off the books then as well, so they will keep all 3 of those guys, no problem.
They have 21 million cap right now.
Oh,
they'll probably extend all of these guys.
They'll be fine. Yeah, you're so right.
But you got Zellweger and Gudas as your top pairing. Like again, if these kids on the left side are able to make the positive steps, and again they don't have Cronin ruin their progress like he did last year. He let him play 2 years ago, not last year. These guys on the left are going to be a force. Alex Combe and Helleson, and then Minchikov and Trouba.
Yeah.
I can see them mixing up all of these pairings.
Oh, certainly. I could see Minchikov being on that top pairing instead of Zellweger.
I can see Lacombe being on the top pairing.
Yeah, Lacombe too. It kind of just depends on what they want that top pairing to be. And I could see Helleson being on that top instead of Gudas. Because, Gudas is 35. He's never been that great of a defenseman. He's a hard-hitting defenseman, right?
Yeah, he's a scream in your face after
he scores
stealing
a goal.
Your stick.
He
didn't score the goal.
Oh no, that's right. He just he interfered. That's right. I could see Trouba being up there if circumstances are correct, right? So you're right. This top 6, mix and match them however you want. But you're right. It kind of all hinges on Zellweger, Lacombe, Helleson, and Minchikov all taking a step forward. And if they do, this defense could be really good.
Yeah. And offensively, this defense could be good offensively and defensively, which
So
Makes everything in Anaheim better.
if Anaheim coalesces properly, I could see them above like a Seattle or a Calgary challenging for a playoff spot. Definitely.
Yes.
If
Yes.
all of this mixes together the way it should, or the way on paper it should, anyway.
They're quietly a dark horse, like playoff bubble
I would
team.
love for them to somehow steal like third place in this division. I think it'd be
Oh,
so
that'd be
awesome. Yeah.
great. Vegas, Vancouver, Anaheim, be amazing.
That'd be so funny. And like LA just doesn't make the playoffs. I can't imagine Edmonton won't make the playoffs, but you were right about that. You're right about that forward lineup. It's shaky.
It's not.
Yeah, it's
It's
shaky
not
for
good, and
Edmonton.
depending on how long Hyman's out, because he's still listed as
And just like
injured.
I love chaos, so if somehow Anaheim and Vancouver can knock out Edmonton out of the playoffs,
If Edmonton's not in the playoffs this year,
McDavid's
is
gone.
not
And
signed.
I want to see that happen. I don't even know where he would sign, but I want to see it happen just for the meltdown that will happen in the Canadian media.
Yeah,
Because
goes
they'll be
to
like,
Nashville.
oh my God. Oh, no fucking way he would go to Nashville. I think he would go somewhere where that is already at least a kind of good team or a team on the upswing, at least, I would
Mhm.
think.
Utah.
Utah, I could, yeah, maybe. Um, he could go to New York, one of the New York teams, right?
No, he'll go to a team where they'll stream no state income tax.
Yeah, so Florida or
Florida,
Dallas.
Dallas doesn't have the money for him.
You're right. Nashville, Tennessee, I don't think has state income tax. You know who doesn't?
They do
You
not.
know who else doesn't? Washington.
He's Seattle. not
Could you
doing it.
imagine? Could you imagine though? Him and Matty Beniers?
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Another team that he drags to the playoffs, maybe to
Yeah.
get knocked out.
Here's the dark horse of all dark horses though, Clay. He goes and plays with
Calgary.
his hero, Sidney
Oh
Crosby,
yeah,
in Pittsburgh.
yeah. Of course.
They have I'm just saying they got a shitload of salary cap next year. I always got to throw that in there. Maybe the Penguins.
Maybe Penguins. Maybe Penguins.
All right, but I think that is
just
it.
like
For...
just
You turned your mic off. Hold on, you turned your mic off. I'm going to stop you right now.
it hit the arm of my chair. Just like Kaprizov wants to play with Ovechkin.
Or Malkin.
Or Ovechkin.
There's always those Homer thoughts in your head, right?
Oh,
like
yeah.
maybe he wants to play with his boyhood
idol.
hero, Alex Ovechkin or Sidney Crosby. All right. Well, thank you guys for listening. As always, we can be found wherever podcasts are found. Give us a rate, review, subscribe, wherever applicable. And we will see you next week. I will
Talking
be
hockey.
doing the Metropolitan Division.
Yep.
And we'll be here at the same puck time.
Same puck place.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.